What's up, y'all? My name is Shane Wilson, and today I have a pretty fun video idea. I'm going to be going through each NBA team and deciding whether or not I could beat their mascot in a fight. When I say their mascot, I mean like their team name that comes after like the city or whatever that they're in. And I'm thinking I'll do this for all the major sports leagues, but I had to start with the NFL because there's some pretty interesting ones. So a little background on me is I did do Taekwondo for my whole life up until the last couple years. I am a little out of practice, but I think I could hold my own in a fight. But other than that, I'm just a regular dude. I'm pretty tall, but like I'm really skinny. I'm not super strong. I'm pretty quick, but like I don't know how much that matters against some of these mascots. But we're just gonna go through. We're gonna see how I think I would fare. I want y'all to let me know if you agree or not and how you think you would do. A lot of these mascots, they are like plural and they end in S. For the sake of consistency, I'm just gonna keep it to one because I could be like, what if it's 2? What if it's 100? So we're just gonna keep it at 1 for every mascot unless it's like really specified. But yeah, we're gonna go through this division by division, starting with the AFC East with the Buffalo Bills. So it really depends on which Bill you pick. I have right here a list of famous people named Bill, so let's go through that. Bill Clinton, yes. Bill Gates, yes. Bill Cosby, I'm not even gonna make a joke, but yes. Bill Murray, yes. Bill Russell, now probably, because he's like 95 years old. In his prime, definitely not. Bill Goldberg, no, definitely not. But like, there's some interesting ones on here. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Unless he used like my momentum against me, I think so. Cause I think I could beat Bill Nye. But I think that's enough Bills. But yeah, so Bills are a maybe. The Dolphins, I'm gonna say yes. I know dolphins are like the smartest animal, but like, I feel like I could knock out a dolphin with one punch, like right on their or on their nose, that long nose. That would be an easy win, and they'd be like, I wish I would have done that. Next, the Patriots. This is another one. It depends which Patriot. Like Ben Franklin, yes, I could knock out Ben Franklin. George Washington would destroy me. Alexander Hamilton, you can call me Aaron Burr because I would take that man down easily. Next is the Jets. I don't even know how I would go about fighting a Jet. So I'm gonna say no. I would not be able to beat a Jet in a fight because I don't even know what that like. Would I be punching like a plane? Like I don't think I'd be able to beat a Jet. Next in the AFC North is the Baltimore Ravens. I think I could take on a Raven. I know some people are scared of birds. Not me. Birds don't mess. I'm knocking out a bird. If it's one bird flying at me, out of the air, So I think I could definitely take the Ravens. Next is the Bengals, the Cincinnati Bengals. And while their team isn't good, I would lose to the Bengals. I would get absolutely mauled by a Bengal tiger. Like, I don't even stand a chance. Okay, next is the Browns. And people would be like, how could you beat up the color brown? It's that easy. Well, actually, this is sepia, but I think it would work the same. But they are actually named after their original head coach, Paul Brown. And I think I could beat him in a fight too. I don't know that much about him, but the Steelers, I'm not really sure what a Steeler is. I think it's like someone that does like works in steel. So let me look up Steeler definition, and I'll cut back to when I find a good definition. Steeler. Well, okay, got it. One steals, especially. Like STEELS. I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna say yes. A smith who steals edged tools. Probably not, because in all the TV shows, the blacksmith, they always practice with their weapons and stuff. One that inserts steels, as in corsets. I think I could beat somebody that's in here putting people in corsets for a living. And the last definition says boner. I'm gonna say yes. I think I can. This is Merriam-Webster. I've never heard of that, but I'm just gonna, yes. I think the answer for Steelers is yes. Next in the AFC South, the Texans, okay? Yes, I could beat someone from Texas in a fight. Obviously, there are some exceptions. Like off the top of my head, people from Texas. Steve Austin, I couldn't beat in a fight. George Foreman, I couldn't beat in a fight. The Undertaker, I couldn't beat in a fight. But a lot of Texans, I think I could definitely beat in a fight. Colts, a baby horse, yes, definitely could take on a baby horse. It would be obviously be a lot faster than me, but I think I could take on a baby horse. It would take a couple punches though. The Jaguars, this is really similar to the Bengals. No way. Obviously, it's not as strong as a tiger or jaguar, I don't think is, but it's a lot faster and more sly. But it doesn't really matter. Either way, I'm done for. So the Titans, I don't think so. Because when I think of a Titan, I think of like from Greek mythology. And I know the only way they beat them is the Titan like ate it and it like killed them from inside the belly. But I feel like if I get eaten by a Titan, I'm just going to die. So I'm going to say no, I couldn't beat the Titans. Okay, next in the AFC West, this one's interesting. The Broncos. So the Colts, obviously that's like a baby horse. So I could beat a baby horse. A Bronco, like a full-sized horse, and I think a Bronco is like a special kind of horse. I don't know. It would definitely be a tough fight, but I think if I... Can horses kick forward, or can they only kick from behind? Or is that donkeys that kick from behind? I'm going to say yes, that I could beat the Broncos. Next is the Chiefs. So I'm assuming this is like, I think it's like a Native American chief. Probably not. Especially if it's like one that like fought in battles and stuff. A raider, which is like a pirate, no, probably not. Unless it's like Smee from Peter Pan. But if it's like, I feel like Jack Sparrow would beat me in a fight though, just if I'm being completely honest. Next is the Chargers. I could beat an Apple Charger in a fight. I could definitely beat an Android Charger in a fight. But like, I couldn't beat like a Tesla Charger. Those things are too beefy. I wouldn't be able to beat a Tesla Charger. So next we have, we're going to the NFC, and we're going to the best division in all of football, sports, the world, the NFC East. We're starting with my team, the Cowboys. I know, unfortunate. I'm going to say yes, because watch this. All right, watch it. 1, 2, 3, draw! I just stuck that to the door. If there was a Cowboy standing there, he would be destroyed. But it's another one of those things where it's like, it's a person, so it depends. Like, if it's like a cowboy, like, I can't even think of any Cowboys right now. Like Howdy Doody, yes. Oh, but like Walker, Texas Ranger, no, because that's Chuck Norris. So I couldn't beat Chuck Norris in a fight. Next is the Giants. I think this means like giant people, so probably not. I'd probably get stepped on. The Eagles, yes, it's kind of similar to the Ravens. I think Eagles probably put up more of a fight than a Raven, but no. Or yes, I could beat the Eagles. Next is the Washington football team. And right now, their name is still the football team. So no, I definitely couldn't beat an entire football team in a fight. I feel like that'd just be kind of unfair. But no, I couldn't beat a football team. Depending on what football team it is, though. Like I said, if it's like the Bengals, maybe. Not the Bengal mascot, but like the actual Bengals football team, probably. But any other football team, no. Now the NFC North, the Bears. I don't even know what I'm thinking about it. No, that'd be like the Revenant, part 2. So that wouldn't even be fun. The Lions, no. Also another one, unless it's like Baby Simba. Like when he's holding him up like a circle of life. I think I could take Baby Simba, but if it's like Mufasa or full-grown Simba or something, I'm getting just killed. The Packers, I know they're named after like meat packers. I don't know if there's any other like definitions of Packer. When I think Packer, I think of Todd Packer from The Office, and I think I could beat him in a fight, and I also think I could beat a meat packer in a fight. But this is a machine. What's the machine look like? Oh, that is another sexual thing, so never mind. We're not gonna do that. But yes, I think I could beat a Packer in a fight. Vikings, no. Have y'all ever watched that show Vikings with like Ragnar Lothbrok? My dad likes that show. I would get killed by some Vikings. It wouldn't even be fun to watch. Well, maybe if you didn't like me. But okay, now it's the NFC South. The Falcons, yes, similar to the Eagles. There's a lot of birds. similar to the Eagles and the Ravens. I think I could beat a falcon in a fight. Panthers, no, I would get killed by a panther just like a jaguar, all the other big cats. Why are there so many big cats and birds? We need to diversify a little bit, NFL. The Saints, yes. Like, I don't really know how sainthood works. I think the Pope is a saint, and I think I could beat the Pope in a fight. Well, unless he has, like, God on his side. But I think I also have God on my side. So I don't know. We'll see. We'd see what would happen. But yes, I think I could beat a saint in a fight. Buccaneer, similar to Raiders, I think. It's pirate. No, it depends on the pirate, but probably not most of the time, especially because they have swords and I don't have anything. The NFC West final division. I'm going to say to the Cardinals, yes. I think that would be the easiest bird to take in a fight because the Cardinals they're a lot smaller than the other birds. The Rams, yes, because I'm thinking this out. If a ram, it would charge towards me, right, with its horns. I would grab its horns and bring it down like this and like use its momentum against it. So yes, I'm gonna say yes to the Rams, that I could beat a ram in a fight because I would use its momentum. I'd grab its horns and pull it and use its momentum against it. I bet it's squeaking for me doing that. The 49ers, so I know those are the guys that use that mine gold. And I play a lot of Minecraft, and so pickaxes don't do that much damage. So yes, I could beat a 49er in a fight, a guy that's just out there mining gold, yes. And the final team is the Seattle Seahawks, another bird. I don't know what the difference between a hawk and specifically a Seahawk is, but I'm gonna say yes, I could beat a Seahawk in a fight. And just for fun, we're gonna add one more team, the Houston Oilers, who are I don't know if they became the Tennessee Titans, but we're just gonna look. I don't know what an Oiler, Oiler occupation, yes, but like an Oiler boat, no, I couldn't beat, no, I don't think I could beat an Oiler. Well, the person, but not the boat, because the boat would just probably run me over, and I'm not a very good swimmer. So that's all the NFL teams. I'm not sure how many I said I could beat and how many I didn't say I could beat, but I feel like I could beat a good number. I couldn't beat that many NFL players in a fight, but I could beat their mascots, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you thought it was funny. If you want to see me fight any of these, arrange it and I'll do it, as long as it's not like one of the ones I said no on. If it's one of the ones I said yes, though, I will do it. But let me know what you guys think of what I said, and let me know how you think you would do. What do you think would be the hardest, and what do you think would be the easiest? I think the hardest would be probably either a bear or a jet, and I think the easiest would probably be maybe the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals could be the easiest. Yeah, probably the Cardinals. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals. So that is all I have for y'all today. I appreciate you watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe, like I said, comment down below, share this with your friends, do all that stuff, or don't. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you clicking on it. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you.